Hello, my name's Michael Keneally, and this video is about how to calculate your Ishta Devata from your Vedic astrology birth chart. This is an unlisted student video, but I've also just made a general introduction saying who I believe Ishta Devata statement is for many people in ordinary walks of life, and how to handle it and the blessings it can bring. But this is more about the technicalities. And so basically you start by looking at your Vedic birth chart, the Rashi chart, and you find your Atmakarika, the planet of greatest longitude in any particular, overall, taking all the signs into account. And this is really a statement of your sole purpose in this life, often unfinished, incomplete business from last life, often a great challenge to work with. And indeed in predictive periods, dasha periods, ruled by your Atmakarika planet, there can be great turbulence if your life is off course and if you've been misled about the purpose of your life, because you will be put on course by your Atmakarika planet at the time of that planet's dasha or predictive period. And so first of all, you look at your Rashi chart and you work out and state, what is my Atmakarika? And in my opinion, and on my courses, Atmakarika is derived from the 7 Vedic astrology planets plus Rahu. It must be that, I feel. Having studied it for a long time, it's a great omission to omit Rahu. Okay, you then go to your Navamsha chart, the D9 chart, and you note, where is my Atmakarika planet appearing in my D9 chart? And then what you do, you look at the 12th house from the D9 Atmakarika position. The Atmakarika planet in the Navamsha chart is called the Karakamsha. So you count 12 signs on, including the sign that the Karakamsha is in, and you arrive at the sign before the Karakamsha, and that is the sign that defines your Ishta Devata, your moksha, your salvation. Okay, so why the Navamsha? Well, basically, the D9 or Navamsha chart is a statement of our soul, including, of course, previous life effects, and our blessings and negative karmas that we incarnate to work with, maybe many lifetimes. And the D9 Navamsha chart can be used to assess the message of your soul to you in this life. What sort of soul messages will you get? That's using Bhava Sushaka and Rashi Tulya. And it's absolutely fascinating. For example, if you have a planet in Vargotama, the soul message is very clear. So even if the planet is disadvantaged, for example, in the Gandanta zone, nevertheless, the soul messages you will receive through your life will be inspirational, and of course you need to be open to them. So what we've done is we've noted where the Atmakarika planet is in the Rashi chart, we've noted where the Atmakarika planet is in the Navamsha chart, where it's called the Karakamsha, and we've counted 12 signs on to define your Ishta Devata, your ideal face of God. Okay, what do you do then? Well, basically you look at whether a planet occupies the 12th sign from the Karakamsha, and that will give a really good clue as to who your ideal deity is. But say there are no planets in your 12th house from Karakamsha, well then you'd look at the ruler of that sign. Some people look at aspects to it. I don't feel that works. And the third possibility is, say there's more than one planet. Well, the guidance is you assess which is strongest, but of course there's different definitions of strength, and you must use intuition as well to see which of the 2 or 3 planets in the 12th from Karakamsha resonates most with you. So you can use Shadbal or planetary strength, you can use exaltation and debilitation, things like that. You can use a planet's strength in the Navamsha chart, and indeed note the aggregate planetary strength across all the Varga charts, the Shodasha Varga table. So there are obviously rather simplistic guidelines as to which as to which god you would associate with a planet, but the usual deity statement, there's a couple of them in tables with the associated blog, and basically for the sun you could look at someone like Shiva, but maybe Vishnu or Rama. For the moon, Gauri, Parvati. For Mars, Skanda or other martial deities. For Mercury, Vishnu maybe. For Jupiter, Shiva. For Venus, Lakshmi. For Saturn, Vishnu avatars. For Rahu, Durga or Kali. For Ketu, maybe Ganesha. And so basically, as a course exercise, write about who you feel your Ishta Devata is, justifying that statement from this method I've just presented, but also saying how you used intuitive selection at the end of the day, and what particular qualities of that goddess or god you particularly reverence and aspire to. And please send me, your findings, and I'll get back to you. Thank you.